What's up, the squad? Back with another video. I see in the title what's going down. Make sure I hit the like button, subscribe button. Definitely apologize. Y'all heard my voice been sick. And like I said in the last video, this is probably I think this is one of the worst times, you know. Obviously in the past few days, I told y'all I was sick a little bit, but this is literally the worst day. Wasn't even gonna do videos today, but it's okay. Make sure I hit the like button, hit that subscribe for me if y'all new to the channel. Let's get in the video.
Donald Trump vowing to fight New York Attorney General Letitia James and her attempt to seize his properties. The former president's attorneys appealing that $454 million bond ahead of the Monday deadline. Trump telling Fox News Digital, quote, "I'll fight this all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court if necessary. They can't take away your property before you've had a chance to appeal the decision of a Trump-hating, incompetent judge who has been overturned more than any judge in the state." Matt Whitaker served as acting U.S. Attorney General under President Trump. He joins us now. Great to see you, Matt.
Hey, good morning.
So, you know, it really is amazing when you step back and think about this. You know, Bernie Madoff had a $10 million bond, and he defrauded thousands of people out of tens of billions of dollars. And Donald Trump defrauded no one. Everybody wanted to do business with him at the end of the deal, and he's facing a $554 million bond. Make this make sense to me.
Yeah, Charlie, I wish I could, but you know, if the fact pattern for this case is that he took out a loan, he paid that loan back with interest, and somehow he is civilly liable now for this amount. It's an outrageous miscarriage of justice. You know, it is inconsistent with our fundamental constitutional rights to due process. You know, prevention against excessive fines under the 8th Amendment to the Constitution. So this case, I just think is completely outrageous, and he should and will continue to fight. And, you know, hopefully he can find a court that's more sympathetic than Judge Engoron was.
It's almost like maybe Letitia James is trying to go after him for political purposes. Listen to this. Listen to this tape from when she was running for office.
No one is above the law, including this illegitimate president. And so I look forward to going into the office of Attorney General every day, suing him, defending your rights, and then going home.
Will you sue him for us?
Oh, we're going to definitely sue him. We're going to be a real pain in the He's going to know my name personally.
President Trump cannot avoid justice in the great state of New York.
I mean,
but that just shows like she always had that negative energy, like that disrespect going the whole way against them. I mean, it's all out there, and that's what I don't like.
Honestly, how is this even happening?
Well, you have, again, a rogue prosecutor like Letitia James, who has, you know, a political base that is in favor of her actions. And then you have a judge that in Manhattan that's willing to go along with it. No one is above the law. That's the one thing she's right on. But nobody is below the law either. Right. And American citizens shouldn't be targeted individually for their political beliefs, which is exactly what's happening to Donald Trump in these blue jurisdictions. And it's just lawfare at its absolute worst. And again, if this continues and is allowed to happen by these appeals courts and the Supreme Court, then I think you're going to end up with a collapse of the American justice system, and the American people are not going to have faith in the system.
Well, exactly. You know, obviously, this has been a somewhat of a political boon for the president, especially with, you know, clips like that of Letitia James clearly trying to make a political statement out of all of it. And I think ultimately she's going to wind up helping getting him reelected, at which point I hope her voters will hold her accountable for that. But in terms of the legal process, are those quotes from her, are they going to be actionable in a courtroom, in an appeal, or in you know, how does this play out in the long run?
Yeah, certainly there'll be context for the appeal, but you know, the appeal is so strong on its merits because, again, you have no victim that complained about any of this alleged fraud. You have a business transaction or a series of transactions that involve just loans that were paid back with interest. And so I just think appeals court's going to look at this and say, you know, where is the crime? Where is the fraud? And they're going to be very suspicious, especially since this penalty, this $454 million or whatever the number continues to grow by the day with interest calculations. There is no basis for that. There's nothing to tether it to. It's no multiple of anything. It's not the amount that anybody lost. And so I think that this number is completely arbitrary and capricious and just pulled out of thin air to punish Donald Trump, and most likely to have some relation to the amount of liquid cash that he had previously reported on public reports when he was president.
Well, it clearly is an attempt to try to destroy him, both on a political way and also in a personal way as well. Thank you so much, Matt Whitaker, for joining us.
And we all see, we see obviously what's going on. I mean, they've said it, and we say it all the time. We see what's going on with all the cases, with all the cases, and it's people trying to tear them down. But like I always say, it's history in the making. And when comes election and he ends up, winning, then what? So, and a lot of I would say, especially with Letitia, we talking about $454 million. That is a lot of money. I was sitting there thinking, one day I thought it, because I repeated myself, I was, and I thought it was like 45 million, and then I had watched another video. This was months ago. I had watched another video, and I'm pretty sure it was month. It had to be like a month ago or so. I was watching another video, and I seen the number again, and I was like, dang, it's 454 million. And it gets to the point where it's like, dang, like they for real trying to tear this man apart, personally and politically, like he said, but definitely appreciate everybody tuning in and watching this reaction. Make sure y'all comment y'all thoughts down below. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody for tuning in, sharing these videos, liking these videos, and commenting down below. Let me know y'all thoughts. But you already know. Catch y'all next one.